Can you guys confirm for me whether or not that video that was just shown there, where the now Minister of Local Government, Ms. Priya Manickchand, would have visited the Shutter Studio, a place where the same girl, Mola, I don't know if she works there, I don't know what is her affiliation with the place Shutter Studio, but she seems to be there a lot, because every time I see it on my feed, she's there. So can you tell me if that video where Ms. Manickchand was there for a photo shoot occurred before or after the video where Mola is also praising the PPP and the new Minister of Local Government, Ms. Priya Manickchand, for a no-brainer, for something that should have been done years ago, which is putting down bins in the center of Georgetown, home of CARICOM Secretariat. Can you confirm to me if this video from the studio when Priya Manickchand visited to do a photo shoot was before or after Miss Mola actually praised them up for putting down bins? Mola, I don't know if you're from Georgetown, but you've been living in the big, filthy, dirty Georgetown for all of those years that the PPP was running this country, girl. What are you doing? How can you praise the people that caused the problem for now trying to make it seem as if they're eradicating the problem? And there are questions that we still need to ask the Ministry of Local Government, Ms. Priya Manickchand. What was the size of the contract for putting those bins in Central Georgetown? Who got the contract to import those bins that were placed in Central Georgetown? Who got the contract to transport those bins whenever they were imported from wherever to Central Georgetown? And what was the cost of that contract? Because I can tell you Guyanese brothers and sisters, the cost for that contract had to be gone chewing. Because this is what the PPP does. They write inflated estimation price cost for simple projects. So these are the things we got to start looking into now. We want to know what was the cost for those bins that you place in Central Georgetown. Who got the contract? And Guyanese brothers and sisters, by now you're supposed to be tracking the patterns of the PPP, but we're just using this video for informational purposes only. Just to clarify to you that the Vice President, Barra Jagdeo, that on his last press conference would have been saying that the Mohammeds, they bought out many news agencies and they bought out influencers and all of these things. The proof is in the pudding. You guys recall when they had this influencers brunch and so on? It was people like that same girl that was just in that video, that Shutter Studio video that did some kind of, that Priya Manickchand did some kind of video shoot at. That same girl that appeared in the video, you know, she's very articulate, you know, she's very verbose, she's easy on the eye, she's a pretty girl. So just do the maths, Guyanese brothers and sisters, both at home and in the diaspora. And could the people that may know better than me say if the Shutter Studio photo shoot that Miss Priya Manickchand did was before or after Mola actually praising the government for that no-brainer? Because, you know, one hand seems to be washing the hands. You know, we don't want to say too much, but we just want to bring it to the light that the government is running this country on perception. And every time they had the influencers party or influencers brunch or whatever it was, they never invited Eternity Enterprise. An invitation never met Eternity Enterprise inviting us to actually come and see what's going on, enjoy whatever the government has to offer to us influencers and all of these things. But this is just for informational purposes, just to let you guys see that clearly the government is using influencers, famous influencers that have big platform, that have a lot of reach to, you know, basically advance their mission, advance their agenda. And their agenda is to run the country based on perception, to spread a narrative, not only to the Guyanese, the slacktivists, the Wangan, people home here that are too docile and lack independence of thought, but to our brothers and sisters in the diaspora to believe that the PPP is actually changing the system which they created. Remember, Mr. Alfred Mentor was the mayor and Mr. Yubrat Singh was mayor of Region 4, and because these men were presumed to be APNU mayors or whatever, central government would have been starving the entire MNTC. And because they starved the entire MNTC, and the man, Mr. Mentor, even alluded to the fact that that government agencies, government ministries owed the M&TC rates and taxes, which they refused to pay. And then afterwards, we saw ministers of the PPP actually came out and tried to say that it's rich that the mayor will actually speak about the taxes that they owe when the M&TC owes them. It was a whole back and forth. The bottom line is this. The PPP has caused the problems in Georgetown. They have marginalized the entire community, just like they're marginalizing Linden today. And we challenge any one of the international bodies, Commonwealth, CARICOM, the OAS, the British High Council. We challenge the US Ambassador, Miss Nicole Terriat. Come to Linden. Let Eternity Enterprise take you around Linden. Let us show you the state of the Mackenzie-Wismer Bridge today. Right now, it is a death trap. And it seems like the government is waiting for that bridge to collapse. Just recently, a young girl and her mother fell through that bridge. It was only the cables that saved those two people's lives. But if you come today and you see the state of the bridge, which we have to drive on, because it's the only bridge. And right now, there is no scale there to weigh the amount of weight that those big heavy trucks are carrying onto the bridges, are carrying onto the bridge. And right now, big trucks with big timber, big lumber, long lumber are on that bridge every single day. So brothers and sisters, I just wanted to bring you guys in, because the people in Georgetown and that pay attention to what this girl Mola does. Can you say if the shutter studio appointment that Miss Manickchand said where she took her photograph, if it was done before Miss Mola did that video praising the government for that no-brainer with those bins? And let's see if we could basically track a pattern. This is an Eternity Enterprise presentation. Y'all stay safe.
Nursing school is not a joke. Any career with a set of women is a headache. I never, ever see fight on yet. So, like, with all them females, working with so much females. Oh my God. Me going in do no other training with a set of female. That is headache. Give me the males them. Oh my God, how y'all could fight on your own like the man? Scrap. I say I want to make it out of the 3 year without females are going on. You're running and complain. Savitri do this, Savitri do that. Send me to the supervisor. Savitri is this. How y'all feel? How y'all feel that y'all expel me from nursing school? Y'all thought I wasn't gonna get to write the exam, right? Y'all thought that I ain't gonna be a nurse. I gonna waste my money that I spent for good nursing school. I gonna waste it. This is what y'all want to do. That can never happen. Never. I am Gayatri's daughter. My mother's been watching over me, and she made the impossible possible. Anybody that trying for choose nursing or want to choose nursing, y'all research them nursing school good. Y'all ask people that went to the nursing school before y'all go into these nursing schools, especially the private ones, because y'all don't want to waste y'all money.
Did you know diabetes isn't really about eating rice or sugar? It's about your pancreas. For years, people have been told that diabetes comes from eating too much rice, eating too much bread, or eating too much sweets. But here's the truth most never hear. And it's not just about what you eat, it's about how your body processes it. And process begins with one small but powerful organ, your pancreas. Hi, I'm Athena, and my mission is to help women heal, rebuild, and rise, not just emotionally, but mentally, physically, and financially. Every Tuesday, I bring Did You Know? Moment to educate, empower, and transform the way you see your health. Your pancreas sits quietly behind your stomach, but it's one of the most vital organs in your body. It produces insulin, the hormone that helps you or helps your body take sugar from your food and turn it into energy. When your pancreas becomes inflamed, overworked, or damaged, it can't release enough insulin. So even small meals can cause sugar to build up in your bloodstream instead of entering your cells. That's when blood sugar levels rise and you're told you have diabetes. But here's the real truth. It's not the rice that's the problem. It's your body's ability to process the rice or the flour or the roti. Years of stress, poor sleep, inflammation, and dehydration slowly wear down the pancreas. By the time symptoms show up, your body is already exhausted. Healing has to start from within by restoring balance to your organs, not just cutting out foods from your diet. It's bigger than that. So here's how you can start supporting your pancreas naturally. Drink more water. Your pancreas needs hydration. Manage stress. Stress hormones block insulin. Eat balanced meals, especially breakfast, and include natural supports like bitter melon, what we call karila, garlic, cinnamon, and turmeric in your diet daily. Your body isn't broken, it's trying to communicate with you. When you listen, you can build, or what I would say, rebuild from the inside out. And if you're looking for an extra boost, try incorporating a compound called berberine, a natural compound that helps balance blood sugar, improves insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation in the pancreas. I'll drop my favorite berberine supplement in the comments below. And if you're on TikTok, I'll pin the supplement and a drink that you can incorporate in your diet. If you're ready to take control of your health, comment "I am ready" in the comment section and share this video. And I'll send you the link directly into your DM, or I will pin it to you to your comment. Because education without action changes nothing. And I'm here to help you heal, rebuild, and rise. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.